Regular viewers, thanks so much for always coming back to watch our videos. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Stephen and this is Enaka Vibes. In 2023, our family moved to a remote island in southern Japan. And this is where we share moments of our everyday life here. We hope you enjoy spending a little time with us. Subscribe to the channel and give us a like if you wish. We appreciate all your support. Many of you will remember that last May, a swarm of Japanese honeybees decided to move into one of the hives we built. That was the beginning of our beekeeping journey. Before then, we knew very little about bees. But after living alongside them for a while now, our knowledge has increased and we've realized just how gentle-natured they are. They're pretty much part of the family now. Today my wife Yumi is checking inside the hive for the first time in about a month. Everything seems to be in good shape, which is always good news. And it also means that it's time to try our second honey harvest. The goal is always to only take a small portion of what the bees have stored, leaving plenty behind for the colony. Many of you may remember our first attempt last autumn. Unfortunately, we came away with almost no honey at all. The bees had very little stored inside the hive. Not completely sure why, but hornets were attacking the colony around that time. Perhaps that was quite a disruption to their busy working schedule. Try and get some honey. Yeah. Okay. This time round, we wanted to be much better prepared. The rainy season has just about come to an end, and before the peak summer heat arrives, this felt like the right time to harvest. Once temperatures climb much higher, the wax comb can soften, making it easier for the hive to collapse while being handled. Earlier this spring, our bees swarmed 3 times, creating new colonies in the surrounding area. Because of that, they never filled enough of the hive to warrant us adding on another box. To avoid taking too much, our plan was to harvest only the very top section, leaving the rest for the bees. And this time we had one new tool, the good old hairdryer. Back to this weather. I work in this, then I lose like 3 kilograms of body weight in perspiration. Don't worry, we're only using the cool air setting. Last time there were a few casualties during the harvest. This time we're hoping the gentle airflow will guide them safely out of harm's way. But just as Yumi started cutting the comb, she realized something wasn't quite right. We had assumed the comb filled the entire box, but one side was almost empty. Instead, a large number of bees were gathered in that open space. Suddenly it all made sense. When Yumi first opened the hive, she thought there seemed to be an unusually large number of bees near the top. Now we know why. Rather than building straight across, the bees had built most of the comb to one side. It was a difficult decision, but we decided to postpone the harvest. Simply too much risk of the comb collapsing, and we didn't want to harm the colony. Sorry folks, we'll all just have to wait a little longer for that first successful honey harvest. I'm sure you understand. Hopefully next time we'll be able to share the experience with you.
Need to wait
a bit longer. Okay, alright. It also made us wonder if our hive might simply be a little too large for the colony at this stage. We're still beginners and we're learning something new each time we open the hive. So if you have any experience keeping bees or have any advice you'd like to share, feel free to let us know in the comments. Start doing a little bit grass cutting. Next up, time to tackle the mini jungle around our old countryside home. For all our concerned viewers, I know you guys like to see me protecting my eyes. During the rainy season, things seem to grow at double the speed. With all the heat and humidity lately, the grass almost seems to grow overnight. When I first came to Japan, the high humidity during the hotter months was a struggle. But somewhere along the way, I got used to it. And now I actually kind of like it. Bit strange, eh? Summer is definitely settling in now. The sun is getting stronger and the days are becoming hotter. We decided to give our honeybee colony a little extra shade. Hopefully it'll keep them happy and comfortable. Thanks again for spending some of your time with us. We were hoping to show you our first taste of this year's honey, but I guess we'll all just need to be a little more patient. We always look forward to reading your comments, so feel free to say hello if you wish. And consider subscribing to our channel and giving us a like if you want. It really helps with what we do. Take care, and we'll see you next time.